So, after the several PS5 events that have taken place from Sony this year, and with Sony recently announcing on Twitter that the next and likely final PS5 event to come before the release of the console to be on September 16th, this Wednesday, we're going to take a look at the possibility of Rockstar Games potentially making an appearance at the event, and whether or not we might see GTA 6. Sony and Rockstar Games have a long history of working with each other over previous GTA titles, prioritizing timed exclusives and different partnerships for other Rockstar Games titles since the early days of Rockstar's inception. And this definitely hasn't changed over the years. In fact, some might argue that Sony and Rockstar Games are closer now than ever in 2020 after seeing Rockstar decide to offer huge benefits to those that come over to GTA Online on the PS5 from the PS4, with PS4 players receiving free GTA Online money every month until the release of GTA 5 on the PS5. Now, this is not something we see Rockstar ever do with Microsoft and the Xbox. In fact, some may argue that Rockstar actually would prefer to make their games exclusive to the PlayStation over the Xbox after seeing what happened with GTA 4. If you don't know what I'm talking about, to refresh your memory, GTA 4 was very close to becoming a PS3 exclusive game, which Microsoft had to pay Rockstar and Take-Two Interactive about $70 million to stop that from happening, as a title like GTA not being on a major console at the time would obviously kill console sales. Now, Sony has recently announced that the next and likely final PS5 showcase will be taking place this coming Wednesday, and many people across Twitter have been speculating that GTA 6 will be announced at this event, or at the very least, Rockstar Games will be making some type of announcement, whether it be more information in regards to the enhanced and expanded version of GTA 5 or new DLC coming to GTA Online, supposedly being in a new location later this year, and what may be exclusive to GTA Online on the PS5. Now, let's take a look at the possibility of this happening. Now, the possibility of Rockstar making an appearance and speaking on the future of GTA 5 for the PS5, in my opinion, is very likely, as they've done this in the past. Back in June, during the initial PS5 event, I posted this tweet about what Rockstar had done at E3 back in 2014, nearly 6 years before the PS5 event that was taking place that day. And I don't know about you guys, but to me, that just lined up too perfectly for GTA 6 not to be revealed. That day, back in 2014, was the day Rockstar had announced the GTA 5 port over to PS4 and Xbox One, so 6 years later would be perfect timing to announce the 6th installation in the GTA franchise. Now, this tweet blew up as I posted it hours before the event, with many of you offering different ideas as to what we may see, but Mike Jennings here was right on the money when he guessed GTA 5 being remastered for the PS5. Obviously, this was the last thing most of us wanted to hear, as GTA 5 had already been 7 years old at the time, but it ended up happening. Now, when it comes to GTA 6 being announced, if we take a look back at how GTA 5 was announced, this wasn't done at any partnered events such as E3 or with Sony, and initially set off with a tweet from Rockstar Games, which was shortly followed by a trailer on their YouTube account. Now, obviously Rockstar and Sony both know what that a title like GTA 6 needs no special event, and that a single post on social media from Rockstar Games is more than enough to get the game to go viral, considering how successful GTA 5 was, which is one reason why I don't expect it to see it pop up at a PS5 event. However, considering how close Sony and Rockstar Games are, I wouldn't say it's impossible to see it happen. If we take a look back at Take-Two Interactive's last investor call, Take-Two CEO actually spoke on the relationship between Sony and Rockstar Games and mentions here that the relationship stemming from Sony and Rockstar mainly comes from its driven by marketing support and other benefits that both parties obtained from such an arrangement. Now, I do see this playing a big factor, but something more important here is to consider Sam Houser, Rockstar Games president, perspective of Sony. In a very old interview here, we can see how he looks at Sony, and if he felt this way about them back then, I'm sure their relationship has only gotten stronger over the years. Now, personally speaking, with the event only being a few days from this video, what I'm expecting to see is Rockstar Games make an appearance, but more so to speak on GTA 5 on the PS5 and what benefits exactly players will be getting from playing GTA Online on the PS5, and if there may potentially be some timed DLC exclusives to come first to the PS5 before the Xbox Series X. I've been on Xbox for 2 generations now, starting with the Xbox 360, but looking at how Rockstar has been favoring Sony and the PlayStation more over these years, I think for any big fans of GTA, you're better off sticking with the PS5 if you want to make sure you have the first access to anything new for the game. Now, obviously, we can't confirm anything from Rockstar will come out at this event, and even the fact of whether they will even make an appearance or speak on GTA at the event, and there are some other unreleased titles that are supposedly in the works, such as the Judas trademark that was made by Take-Two earlier this year, which some people have been speculating to be the replacement to Agent, with the game being rebranded as Judas and to be a PS5 exclusive, considering it never ended up coming out on the PS3 like Rockstar had originally announced it would. Now, aside from all that, the event is going to come around pretty quickly and might have already happened depending on when you're watching this video. But if you're watching this video before the PS5 event actually takes place this Wednesday, let me know in the comments what you guys think we're going to be seeing and whether you think Rockstar is going to be speaking at the event or not make an appearance at all. I'm personally very interested to see what happens this Wednesday, and you're definitely going to be seeing updates from me. So if you guys don't already, go ahead and follow me on Twitter at NixPlaysGamesX, as I will be covering this event live as it comes out. And if you do see anything coming from Rockstar Games at the event or Take-Two Interactive, I will definitely be talking about that in a future video. Me personally, I am very hyped to see what we do see, and hopefully it doesn't end up being the same way the previous PS5 event was with a bunch of indie titles. I'm definitely looking forward to any AAA titles being spoken on in the event, whether that be the new Call of Duty or anything else. But other than that, guys, as always, it's been Nick Plays Games, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!